to you live from Dreamworld. Here's your host, Gretel Colleen.
Settle down, settle down. Well, it is eviction number 5. Who will go? 4 hearts on the line. Will it be Blair? Will it be Christina? Will it be Lisa? Will it be Sarah Marie? Well, look at all of you. Don't speak. Don't make a sound. Now, I don't know if you are aware, it is half time now. It is half time in the Big Brother game. We are 6 weeks down with 6 weeks to go, but there will be no timeout. There will be no coaches running on to prep our players. There will be no mothers running on with oranges. They will be playing on. And it has been a terrific game. We have seen great sportsmanship, we have seen injuries, and we have seen some foul play. And here we have the cheer squads. Look at you. And you've come as, who have you come as? Blair? Gemma. You've come as Gemma, beautiful. And then over here we've got some ballerinas. Beautiful. Oh, the bum dancers. Give us a look. Turn around. I just have to tell our viewers at home that many of these bottoms are not real. Okay, come on, let's get on with the show. Everybody sit down, settle down. I know that you are the stars of the show, but there are others as well. And tonight, somebody has to leave the house. One of the players must leave the field. And you are the person who blows the whistle. There is still time to make a call. If you have seen the last of Sarah Marie's bum dance and you would like her out of the house, the number to call is 1902 555 010. To send Blair back home, bring 1902 555 011. To get Christina going, call 1902 555 012. Or to make Lisa leave, vote on 1902 555 013. All right, now we test your true sportsmanship. All right, we are going to the house. Now, this means you cannot make a sound, and if you do make a sound, you will be sent off the field, okay? So shush, everyone be quiet. All right, can you hear me there in the house?
Hey! We can't see you.
I know. Oh, you can. Hello. Anita, how are you settling in?
Very well, thank you.
Good. And Johnny, I mean, I know you look... But did you really need to try and kiss the side of a pool?
I thought we needed a bit of a dramatic edge in the house, you know?
Yeah, why not? And Peter, I saw the vow of silence. And then did I see you trying to meditate as well? That would be... Yeah, that was the look you made. And
he's a Jedi Knight.
Do you think when you leave the house you might become a monk? I don't think so. How are our 4 on the couch going? How are you feeling?
Great.
Yeah, fine. Appalling, absolutely appalling. All right, I've got your book here, Lisa. I thought I'd try and find an appropriate quote. Are you ready? I'm opening it up randomly as I struggle to hold all of these things. And that quote's too long, so I'll just find another one. So is that one. Actually, if I could just share the quote that I live by. It's if you really want to make your bum look smaller, extend the crack with an eyebrow pencil. Now, we will be coming... That's what I do. We'll be coming back to you shortly. Okay, thank you. Now, whenever a team player leaves the field, they of course need a long hot shower and a good rub down, and that's why we've got the support team here on the bench. Highly trained, friends and family. Now, who's here for Christina? Who's here for Blair? Sarah Marie, Dad up the back, and Lisa. Cool. Now, you've become a bit of a star yourself, Julie.
Oh, it's hard getting recognised as Lisa's friend. Very hard.
Is it? And how's it affected your life?
Well, last Sunday night after the show, we'd had a big night and we were out for pizza and sitting at the table eating pizza, and all these girls come up to the window and said, "You must be Lisa's friend." And as I'm waving to them, I was so overtired, I fell off the chair and sort of fell down.
Good look. Good look. Now, Gwen, how are you coping?
Fine.
Now, as a mother, you must be feeling a great deal of what Christina is feeling at the moment.
Yeah, I am.
If you could say anything to her, what would it be?
Oh, I don't know. I just hope she sticks it out, that's all.
I hope she survives too. Good on her. All right, now, does it seem like the weeks are getting busier and busier in the house? Who's fighting? Who's made up? Who's going stir crazy? You have to stay sharp to stay on top of it all. But let's catch the latest news from the past 24 hours. Honestly, if this update was any fresher, it'd ask you out for dinner. Peter's overnight bow of silence has come to an end, and it's brought a fresh chance for his relationship with Christina.
No, it's not.
No, it was not fun.
I'm going to do it next week for a whole day. If I can. Depends on the challenge, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's quite interesting. Hungry, hungry hippo. Oh, you can't kiss you. Wheat and sugar, all in that one kiss I could taste.
Cinnamon.
Just an hour later, Christina is forced to bed with a migraine. The tension with Peter over the past few days and her nomination this week have taken their toll.
Yell if you need anything. Not that I'll hear you, but anyway, I'll come in and check on you. Okay.
During an afternoon swim, Johnny seriously underestimates his dive.
Balls in the walls.
Just dab it. Scratched. Oh, see, dangerous.
Yeah, you stay one. You stay one in water.
Go, Johnny, I'm still thinking beautiful.
Just wash that with...
No, that shit, no.
Just wash it with what Sarah's got and pat it dry.
It's gonna hurt.
I've got a certificate in being a wound care specialist.
After Sarah Marie's first aid, Big Brother brought a nurse to check on Johnny. His only injuries are the superficial grazes. Blair finds a moment alone with Gemma to apologise for his behaviour.
It's just I don't know. See, at home me and my brother argue like that, and we can just say that to each other, and 10 minutes later we're fine.
Yeah.
That's just the way we do it, and I do it with my parents and everything. But I was talking with Johnny last night because I knew I was wrong, but I didn't know. I just talked it out anyway. And I know I'm wrong. I don't know I'm wrong. I hate admitting I'm wrong. But I don't want... probably anybody else, it wouldn't really bother me so much. I think just with you too, I just know there's something, it's just not right if we're like that.
Thank you, darling.
Okay.
So touching.
I apologise for making you feel better.
It's all right, mate. I apologise too for saying
No.
anything. No.
Okay?
Oh, you're nice one.
You'll be okay.
Thanks,
So
honey.
don't feel nervous, obviously.
No, I won't you to.
No, I'll try.
Thanks, Blair.
Bedtime on Eviction Eve is a time to reflect on the past week and a time for Anita, Blair and Lisa to think about tomorrow.
I'd rather be a halfway leaving person as opposed to before halfway.
Yeah.
And because this has been such an interesting week, I think that it was a big week for me emotionally, yada yada yada, blah 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 blah.
I think it was for everyone.
Yeah, and I think I've overcome it, and I've actually had really good conversation tonight with people, but I think things are going to start.
Interesting, it will be ultra exciting. Ever wondered what planet Sarah Marie comes from? Well, after the break, her dad Joe joins me to explain. This is Big Brother Live on the launch pad, counting down to eviction. Garden therapy, relationship counselling. Sarah Marie is one amazing character in the house. The scary thing is she has 3 sisters running wild in the outside world as well. Now, who is responsible for these extraordinary women? Let's meet Sarah Marie's dad, Joe. Look at you, you're sitting there like you're used to stardom.
No, not really.
Have you become famous since Sarah Marie's got into the house?
Oh, just in Surfers Paradise.
Oh, just in Surfers Paradise. Did you teach her the bum dance?
She taught herself.
Oh, all by herself. What a clever girl. Can you remember what age she was when she first did it?
What, the bum dance?
Yeah.
How old is she, 22?
Yeah.
22.
It's a new acquisition. Let's have a look at the bum dance just from the guys in the front row there. Is that bizarre to realise that your daughter has had such an impact on Australia?
It is. Yeah, it's great to see her making so many people happy.
Yeah, she really is a special person, isn't she? Well, you heard initially when some people decided, oh, she had to be out of the house.
The first week was pretty hard.
Yeah.
Even for myself. But as the show went on, 6 weeks later, she's still there, and the viewers must be voting right, so I'm happy.
So... who it takes a minute to get to know, do you think?
No, Sarah Marie, someone meets her straight away, you've made friends with her.
And does she have her own herb garden at home?
All the plants at home are dead, so I don't think so.
Well, she does pay more attention to the rocks that she lies on than the actual herbs.
And her rats.
And the rats.
And the rats.
You must be very proud of the way that she's managing to entertain herself under very difficult circumstances.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of it. She rocks, yeah.
Sarah Marie has told us that one of the happiest moments in her life was growing up with her 3 sisters and waving goodbye to Dad in the morning.
That's right, yeah.
Were you aware of that at the time?
Yeah, it's religious. Every morning I'd go to the bottom of the stairs and whistle to them, and they'd all, 4 of them, line up, and they all had to kiss me goodbye. And
very Sound of Music.
Yeah, very Sound of Music.
And then, of course, the saddest situation was when her cat died and you put it in the freezer.
No, it wasn't me.
Who put the cat in the freezer?
Well, she rang the vet and told her she wanted to bury it, so the vet had to put it in the freezer for a couple of days till she got down from Perth.
And is that very typical behaviour of Sarah Marie? To go around with a frozen cat?
Well, she wouldn't let the cat go without her saying goodbye, so...
Fair enough. Now, have you learned anything about Sarah Marie watching her in the house?
What have I learned about Sarah Marie? A few new swear words.
She seems to be making the most of this opportunity in the house. Has she always been someone to do that?
Sarah Marie's a go out and get it, and she doesn't pull back. She goes for it.
So if she's given an opportunity, she'll grab it.
She'll grab it, yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for joining us. What a tear-drenched week we've had in the house, with 3 girls up for nomination and 2 girls entering as intruders. It has been an emotional thunderstorm in there. Lisa has been fighting with Sarah Marie, who has been helping Christina break up with Peter, who nominated Sarah Marie and Lisa and attacked Lisa's best friend, Gemma. The common thread is eviction, running through all of these intertwined relationships, pulling, straining, and eventually fracturing.
And I know next week, I know I'm going to get nominated.
I'll still play with you.
You want to play volleyball? Okay, I'll play by myself. I'm sorry.
It'll suck if I get voted again, because I don't want to go through it again.
This week, there are 4. They are
Right.
Sarah Marie,
Yay!
Christina, Blair, and Lisa.
Oh, again. Oh, well. I'm one of those dumb girls on reality TV shows that cries.
It's not dumb.
I hate those girls.
It's fun. It's just
fun to put in
stimulating my mind instead of sitting around here like a sorry sod all day
I'm
doing.
not saying it's not good to play a game. I'm just saying
what do you
you're
mean?
competitive.
No, it's competitive, but not really. Really, if I won or lost, it doesn't bother me.
Oh, your jumper's so dirty.
Does mascara come out?
It's all right. It's quite symmetrical actually.
Does mascara come out?
One year. Oh, so easy.
Does it?
It's not waterproof, clearly.
I didn't want Peter to go.
Yeah.
I didn't want Gordon to go.
Yeah.
I wanted Lisa to go.
Yeah.
Because she does nothing for me.
Yeah.
I've actually noticed a couple of times that maybe like Sarah Marie's said something quite harshly to you.
Yeah, she has a few times. She did that again today.
Yeah, and you sort of I can see that you get hurt by it. You know, it's just.
I'm just emotional.
It's all right, darling. It's okay.
Oh, we have to have a talk later. It's just feeling lonely and things like that.
You can, that old thing about you can be loneliest in the company of others.
One thing, I'll tell you one thing to never ever do to a boy.
What?
Is say, we have to have a talk later.
You do in here, though.
Not right now.
Yeah, it's good. Sorry.
How are you, Lisa? You're upset.
Yeah.
Nothing personal.
Thought this would go well.
Actually, it even says it in one of those magazines. It says in Clio. Or Cosmo, whatever it's called.
What else should I say then?
I'll get the article for you. It's just the one on what do's and don'ts.
But never in my life have I put up with 24 hours a day sarcasm, you know what I mean? And I'm starting to be like that back because just to defend myself.
Yeah.
And I'm sick of it. I'm getting tired of being like that, and it's draining me.
For us to watch, and it's easy for us to forget that it isn't a holiday house, it's a hot house. The unrelenting gaze of Big Brother is starting to wear them down. Which one will you pull from view tonight? The answer soon.
Cheer up, Princess of Power!
That's it.
Good? Having a good night up there? Hope it's nice and warm. I like this. This is good. Can you do your windscreen wiper thing? Go on, windscreen wiper. Come on. Windscreen wiper. All I want to see is a windscreen wiper. Ah! No windscreen wiper. Look, there's a helicopter. Yeah! I just got a windscreen wiper. Happiest man on earth.
They do have a heart.
They do.
Beautiful, Blair. Okay, it is a four-way phone line frenzy, and it can only be solved by a name, a number, and a vote from you. We have only minutes to spare. If you would like Sarah Marie out of the house, the number to call, 1902 555 010. Blair, 1902 555 011. Christina, 1902 555 012. Lisa, 1902 555 013. Joining me now is Blair's mum. Hi. And of course, another genetic beauty, Gavin, the brother. Hello.
Hi, Greta, how are you?
Now, excuse me for blocking your head, but there we go. Now, I understand when you were up here the other day, you actually went into the camera run, which is the area that goes around the house, and you could see through the window. He couldn't see you, but you could see Blair.
I could see Blair. It was so exciting. I could see through the little curtains, and I closed my eyes and I was giving him mental telepathy, thinking, we love you, we support you, we're proud of you. And then I remembered he hadn't made his bed.
So you think that the actual message you sent him was make your bed, Blair?
I think it got a little twisted, yeah.
Well, you are a mum of four. Now, how are you feeling watching him in the house?
Oh, excited, I guess. It's just like kind of going over to his house and sitting and watching him sitting on the couch. It's.
If he comes out tonight, what will you be saying to him?
Let's go out and get pissed.
You mean get happy?
Good work, Blair.
Yeah. Well done. Okay, well, on Tuesday last week, Blair had a bit of a shake-up. Nomination votes from Sarah Marie, Lisa and Gemma gave him his first taste of pre-eviction tension. A brooding Blair stood alone from the three female nominees and quietly walked into the week that could be his last in the house.
Two from the same room. We're jinxed, man. We should have split.
50%. 4.
At about 9 o'clock, 2 new housemates will arrive.
Just out of interest, would you serve us an apology for us around like this? It's like a new football player coming into a team to me. You never accept that person until they prove themselves.
Like you go.
Okay, you right? You got everything? Yeah. We're the only single guys in here.
I love it.
And we're just like... I hate leaving home, but I hate going back once I'm out of there.
Having a shower in front of 17 million people in the nation
See,
is
that's
not being me.
No, I'm not saying that. This is a house where we live.
Blair, there are cameras behind every mirror, man. You know, like you
Get
might
over
like.
it, so what?
No, not get over it. That would not be being myself. Same thing.
And you're calling me naive.
No, I'm saying it's a naive way to look at things.
I'm getting really off and I don't want to talk anymore.
Did you say you're naive generally or naive in one point?
To that point.
With that discussion?
To that point. But in general, and I know she's been feeling it lately. And I just know. I know with girls that they don't forget that easily. In my life, I know that I don't get along with people.
Full stop.
So you just generally don't get along with people?
No, I don't. I prefer to be by myself most of the time. I am a people person, but I prefer to be by myself.
By yourself.
Probably couldn't have happened at the worst possible time for me as well, but you never know.
Maybe Blair will be back playing footy with the Heidelberg Tigers next Saturday, or maybe he'll still be sidelined in the house. Our questions, even our prayers, will be answered after the break when we evict the 5th contestant from Big Brother.
You didn't know what to do with it.
This is Big Brother. There are 5 minutes till the eviction.
Can we have a toilet?
Welcome back. You're watching Big Brother Live, and I am here in the audience with a bunch of fanatics. Who have you come as?
As a rabbit.
You've come as a rabbit?
Yes.
Are you watching the right show?
Yeah, I'm a rabbit coming here because Sarah Murray seems to like rabbit. And I can squish my boobs just like her.
All right. For the sake of the censors, I would like to point out they are not her real breasts. They are made by the same manufacturers as the people who make mine. Now, it is very, very important to come here in fancy dress because the prize is amazing. If you win the Sony Best Fan in the House prize, you receive the plasma screen that appears in the Big Brother house, a CD, DVD machine, and a home entertainment package, total value almost $20,000. Now, the lines are closed. The lines are closed, and while we tally the votes, we ask you to be very quiet because we are crossing to the house, and that means quiet as a mouse. Okay, guys, hello, Gretel here.
G'day, Gretel!
Oh, you are fine.
Now tell me, for our 4 nominees who may be leaving the house tonight, have we got any sense of completion? Blair, I saw you apologise to Gemma.
You did?
May I say on behalf of all womankind who have never heard a man say sorry, that was a truly momentous occasion. Lisa, how are you feeling? You ready to go? Should it happen?
Yeah, you know.
Come see. What about you, Sarah Marie? You're going to miss that herb garden.
It's giving me mozzie bites, so...
Oh, really? There are a lot of people here who need your therapy, I can tell you. And Christina, are you ready? You always said you wanted to achieve something in the house. Have you done that, do you think?
I may not know it until I get on the outside, so we'll see.
Okay, you may be spot on. All right, well, good luck to you all. Let's get this pain over and done with. Okay. Lisa, it's time to go.
Big Brother. You have 20 seconds to leave the house. 90, 8, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh man, I can't believe I'm still here. Anyone going to talk to me?
Oh, this is getting traumatic. Of course, I thought the evictees should be collected by a heroic milk-white stallion glowing in the moonlight, but romance apparently is dead and golf buggies reign supreme. We can still dream. Lisa will be galloping into the stage right after this. Giddy up, Lisa.
Oh, right, am I? Okay.
Tell you, the house is devastated. Everybody over in the house is hugging and crying. Gemma in particular is heartbroken. You formed a particularly strong bond with Gemma, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did that surprise you?
It did actually, sort of, yeah. I mean, you know, she's a gorgeous, gorgeous young lady, and when I first saw her, I'm like, oh God, this is this beautiful young woman, and yeah, she's just really friendly and relates well with everyone though. So,
does she?
Because I wasn't sure. I thought she might be a bit pretentious and standoffish, but Gemma's gorgeous. Love
How long
Gemma.
did it take you to feel comfortable with her?
Probably a little over a week. But yeah, I think we've got a strong bond. She let me wear a top for tonight.
That was very nice.
That was very nice. She did my makeup. So yeah, that's Gemma. Yeah, she's a beautiful person.
Now, you did say at one point that it would take you at least 6 weeks to settle in, to start to express who you really are. Do you think?
Yeah, I've settled in. Well, by this week I'd settled in. I mean, I think everyone saw I had a bit of a breakdown. Had a bit of a little issue happen this week, but yeah, it's an obstacle I went over, and
yeah, we were all cheering for you.
Absolutely.
One thing we must do is look at the tally. So we'll just have a quick look at that.
Okay.
All right, and you can see it over here on the screen. So you can see by that that it
all wanted me to go.
Well, actually, the other way to look at it is that 50% of the people wanted you to stay.
Oh.
Yes, hello. Where's the glass? Glass is half full, half empty.
Oh, right, okay.
Now, tell me, did you develop a special bond with anyone in the house other than Gemma? What
Johnny,
about
Johnny?
Now, why was that? You will find that there is an interesting response to Johnny at the moment, yes. Now, why don't we have a look, and I'll hold your hand while we do this. We'll see who nominated you in the house, all right? Let's look over here.
Oh, that's terrible.
2 votes go to Lisa. The reason for this is when we're having a group discussion or something like this, she sits on the fence a bit. She doesn't really put an opinion forward or anything. She's just totally neutral. She would never commit to like a discussion in any way. It can get a bit frustrating after a while because you really don't know where you stand when people do something like that. prefer people to be a bit more open and say just know how they feel.
1 point will be for Lisa. Although Lisa's starting to come out of the shell a bit more, she's still a bit of a fence sitter. And there's odd sly remarks, snappy remarks been thrown in too, so they're my very simple reasons.
Lisa 1 vote, because I just feel that she, I have a sense that she talks down to me, and I don't like it.
There you go.
Any surprises there? Did you think that you talked down to Blair?
No.
I have to tell you, I thought love would blossom between you and Ben.
Me and Ben?
Yes, we saw a lot of cuddling and smooching going on.
No.
Were you attracted to anyone in the house? Don't tell me Johnny. Who?
I thought Blair was alright.
Oh, right.
That was alright?
He's gorgeous, isn't he?
I thought he was alright.
Now, of course, one of the arguments that happened this week regarded...
Sarah Marie? Oh, no.
Sarah Marie. What happened with you and Sarah Marie?
Oh, no. I mean, she's just a very, she's just a very full-on personality, so yeah.
We get people who don't speak English in the audience here, and we let them.
No, Sarah Marie, loved her to death, but yeah, just very in-your-face sort of person, and, you know, like, yeah, so...
You needed to chill out a bit more. Well, let's have a look.
Oh, no!
No, we're not going to look at the argument. We're going to look at you in the house.
Oh, right.
And I think you'll think this is fabulous.
Oh,
let's
right.
have a look.
Okay.
As soon as it comes on screen.
Oh, no! I find you a really intriguing individual, but I think you bulldoze people, and I have no respect for that.
I can tolerate him, but don't like him.
But I find very many people attractive.
You're up. You're standing up. You're up. At least you're not going to fall. Going anywhere.
I think so.
One of the things that Blair was saying, and this regards having a shower with your clothes on, is that you can't be inhibited if you're in the house. How do you feel about that? Were you inhibited?
No, I was comfortable with the way that I was. I thought it was quite rough how the boys were, you know. Every time we'd have a couple of bevies, the boys would get on the nudity bandwagon, and, you know, as long as, like, Sarah Marie would go in there and, you know, Sarah Marie can let it all hang out, and that's cool. I mean, I don't have a problem. I don't look down or cast any sort of aspersions upon Sarah Marie for being nude, but for me, I'm comfortable. My grandparents might be watching, my mum and dad.
Well, it's interesting you say that, because at one point in the house you did say that you were fully aware that your friends and family were watching you and you wanted them to be proud of you.
Yeah.
And do you think that they will be? Let's bring a couple of these staunch friends over. Come on. Run, run, run.
Oh my God, I was hoping you'd come.
Grab a seat. Sit down. Okay, let's grab a seat.
Oh my God.
What are you girls going to do tonight? Vodka?
Vodka?
Have you missed her enormously?
Terribly,
yeah. And did you miss having people in the house that you could identify with as strongly as these girls?
Gemma, definitely. Everyone's going, no, Johnny. But I thought Johnny was all right.
Well, that's... All right. Well, what I'd ask you to do while you girls catch up during the ad break, stay, because what we have coming up is, of course, the world-famous Big Brother 11 Questions. You're watching Big Brother Live with an enormous audience. Now, Lisa, why did you go into the house?
Why? Just something different to do. I wasn't doing anything particularly interesting at the time. Sorry, guys, out of Melbourne, but yeah. So it's just a change, really, a challenge.
And what do you think will happen now? Has your life changed? Are you a different person?
I am admittedly a different person. If you all watched this week, you saw I went through a major obstacle, and I think I've
How did that
gone
go so
over
wrong?
it. It was a big thing for me, so I rose above that, and was open with all the other people in the house. So yeah,
Good on
it was so
you.
exciting.
You've brought your legacy item with you. Now, a legacy item is, of course, the item that comes from a house, and the money that is raised through an auction goes to your favourite charity. And what is your charity?
I chose the Lost Dogs Home in Melbourne.
And tell us, what is the item?
My friend Julie over there and Zoe gave me this book, A Guide for the Advanced Soul. So it's got lots of positive affirmations, which really helped me. You probably saw me flick through it every now and then. So yeah, just positive affirmations.
Good on you. If you would like information about the auction, then you can go to our website, bigbrother.com.au. All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
These are very easy.
All right.
Excuse me. The Big Brother 11 questions. 1, what did you miss the most?
About out here, friends and family.
All right. Who was your favourite person in the house?
Gemma.
Who was your least favourite?
My least favourite would have to be... I'd have to say Christina.
Okay. Who had the most annoying habit, and what was it?
The most annoying habit would have to be Sarah Marie, because she was so boisterous.
Okay. The person you could most fall in love with? Blair.
I'd say Johnny.
No, they just mean there could be problems with that relationship. Who was the funniest?
The funniest would have to be... Ben was funny, Ben.
Laziest?
Sarah Marie. Cleanest? Gemma.
All right. What is your greatest regret from your time in the house?
Well, it would have been nice to get to know Christina. I know she's a really nice person, guys. So, yeah, it'd be nice to get to know her a bit more.
Who do you think will be out next week?
I'm not sure. Sarah Marie, because I know she's getting on a few other people.
Who do you think will win?
I hope it's Gemma. I hope it's Gemma.
All right. But on behalf of us all, I want to thank you for being so fabulous, for being such an onslaught. And just as a token of our appreciation, we have, if you haven't had enough of cameras, we've got the Sony Digital 8 Handycams. There, that is for you. And should you want to hide from the world, Sony PlayStation 2. And of course, the Big Brother CD, which you will be dancing to non-stop. Thank you for joining us. Well, it has been a wild week on Big Brother, and the ride will not let up from here. Don't forget, the next round of live nominations is this Tuesday night at 7. Also, straight after the show tonight, Blair's brother Gavin will be answering your questions in the chat room on bigbrother.com.au. To take us out now, Joanne singing So Damn Fine. And I'm Gretel Colleen. Remember, Big Brother is watching. Thank you. There's no need.
Timbo here. Get all the goss from the Big Brother house with regular updates on Triple M or read about it in the Herald Sun.
Dreamworld, the home of Big Brother.